Well, welcome to the video. Today is a part 2 of Sense because I have made some more of those plushies. Yeah, I've made more of these guys. And of course, you already knew that I was making two more, being Fredbear and Spring Barney. So how about I start off with them and then show off the other two? Okay, so I'll just move Freddy. Now, I assume you guys would want Spring Barney first. So, here's Spring Barney. Nothing special. Just generate Spring Barney in. I tried to merge Glitch Trap into him. That's the reason why his arms are purple and he also has a vest on to kind of make him more like Glitch Trap. I did not give him a bow tie because, well, I just don't like to make bow ties. The pipe cleaner in his ear go all the way up to his ears, so you can actually fold his ears. Well, not this one because it's not in there. But yeah, he also doesn't have the sole of the ear. Is that what it's called? But you know what I'm talking about. He doesn't have an inner ears. I got a cold. Well, but anyways, moving on to Fredbear. So this is the back of Fredbear. The reason why I haven't turned him around is because I realized that he looks a little bit different to Spring Barney. But this is Fredbear. He actually has his bow tie. And something that my friend said is he the fat one because of these cheeks? And I was like, no, he just has a different head. Because remember the original puppet plushies that I made? I don't have them with me, but they're kinda skinny. And Barney's bigger than the others because he was made first. The blue and red eyes are I lifted them from Kane. You know, from the Amazing Digital Circus. The Amazing Digital Circus. But yeah. And did you guys see the new episode? Oof, wild. But yeah, missing an ear because I don't like making two ears. Bonnie's don't count. It's only Freddy's because they're just circles. Made the top hat. And yeah, that's basically Fredbear's being Barney. Nothing really new to them. But moving on to the new characters. Now, when I went to school and talked to my friends, I was like, so which character should I make next? And I do batches of two. So I was like, give me two characters, and I'll see what I can do to make them. Uh, I shouldn't have ate before I recorded, but anyways, one of them said make Nightmare Fredbear, and the other one said make Springtrap. Now, either way, Springtrap, Nightmare Freddy, Mangle, they are going to be made because they are main characters. So either way, I'm going to make them. Same with the Nightmares, but those are characters that can be kind of pushed back and replaced with other characters, like let's say the Puppet or the Wizards. Well, technically not the Wizards, but you know what I mean. Like the Nightmares can be pushed back. Characters like but characters like Nightmare Freddy can't, and also, well, you know, the other main characters. And before anyone starts to think, oh, how are you going to do this to James and Percy? Yep, sorry, James and Percy. The answer is no, because James and Percy were always taller than the Funko plushies, and even the Jazzware plushies. So, no use making a James and Percy plushie to go in these guys because they're already taller. But if I remember to turn on comments, I would love for you guys to comment down below what characters I should make next. And I swear to God, I've ever seen no comments of super complex characters. because I hand sew all of this. I don't use any hot glue. That's the reason why one of the plushies I'm gonna show off is kind of like a freelance design. But I've ever seen no like Funtime Freddy's, but they actually have movable faceplates. Because one, I don't even know how I would do that, and two, I don't want to bother with that. But anyways, moving on to the third one. This is Nightmare Fredbear. Remember what I said when freelance designs? Yeah, Nightmare Fredbear, I kind of decided to be like, what would actually be a Nightmare Fredbear? And I just kind of thought, long limbs. Long limbs, big belly. And doctor, and speak. And just kind of like darker colors. So like a darker top hat, darker bow tie. I think this is a darker yellow. I'm not sure. It's a different fabric, I know for sure. And just have what would be main traits of Nightmare Fredbear, like the stomach mouth, be replaced with a giant gaping hole. And the only reason why one of my friends suggested this is because apparently there's a meme where if anyone does anything mean, I think it will appear behind them and just kind of threaten them. I haven't seen it. I've only seen it in the Time 13 thing. But where the bloody hell does this cough come from? But yeah, I gave him blood detailing because, well, you can't have Nightmare Fredbear without some blood. He has a withered foot, and originally I wasn't going to give him a second foot because I hate making feet. And you may also notice that he has a different type of hand, and that's because, well, he's a nightmare. It's creepy. Like, just imagine seeing this coming around your corner, and he's like, "You're having a nice nap there. I'm gonna touch you." Like, just imagine that. You'll be terrified. Let's move James and Percy out the way. This isn't their video. Their video is coming up. I actually don't know what to do with these guys. I just saw the tutorial, made Freddy, and made the others. I have no plans. I was thinking like maybe James and Percy go to a horror attraction, and these guys are the animatronics on set, but it wouldn't make sense for Nightmare Fredbear and the other one because. Well, but anyways, getting on to that, we have everyone's favorite character, the axe. Now I've just made this morning, just a shitty axe. It's it's not even that good. But I made this to go inside with Springtrap. Now you may be asking, why is he purple a bit? Well, it's also just a torn kind of shirt. I think. The reason why he has this on is because I was originally giving him a gloved hand. No, sorry. He usually had a gloved hand, like, oh, he has gloves on, like how Freddy does. But then I realized it just kind of looks like Purple Guy's skin. And I was like, well, I don't want Purple Guy's skin. Because, well, it'll then look stupid. So then I decided, I'll do it to his other hand. That was after I did the torso. So I just basically took the same kind of design I did for this, put it on there, and weathered it. There's little blood spots, like even on the legs. And yet again, I hate doing the feet, so I didn't even put the indents in, which I think pulls it off very well. Very well. I get it. Which I think it does very well, because, well, for the endo feet, I don't really give the toes to. Like, I don't think I did it with Foxy. Oh shit, I did do it with him. Yeah, I did do it with Foxy. Springlock characters didn't have toes on the endos. Yeah, there we go. Definitely not because I'm lazy. it is because I'm lazy. But anyways, Springtrap, I tried something new with him. The legs aren't properly sewn on. They're just kind of like the same technique with the arms, which means he can't stand. But to be honest, none of these guys can stand. Well, I don't think he can actually prop up against the wall. There we go. No, I'm gonna make him stand. There we go. He looks like Michael Jackson, but I got him to stand. You wanna know the worst part? There's another thing about this guy, so I have to move him. And that is, you can remove his mask to reveal purple guy underneath. Well, red skin guy. And something that I said to my dad when I showed him it, I went, he's Chinese. Get it? Because they have slant. I know it's a horrible joke. But, yeah, that is basically just Springtrap. Originally, I was gonna have these cut out. So the actual eyes of Purple Guy would be looking out. But then after doing the face and realized how badly I modeled it up, I was like, I can't do that now. But, yeah. And Springtrap actually has pipe cleaner going up all into his ears, like how Spring Barney does. And that is it for the puppet characters. Yeah. But yet again, if I remember to put the comments on this video, I would love for you to comment down what characters I should make next. I'm thinking Shadow Freddy, because I have purple with me, but I don't know the second character. But yeah. But that's not all. You see, in James and Percy's murder mystery, James, I'm pretty sure it was James, made a joke saying, "Where the fuck are the Titan 13 figures?" And that is because I've actually ordered 2 of them. And here they are. I got a generic black figure, mainly because, well, just wanted to have a black figure. And I love the hat he comes with. Wish he came with holsters. I didn't get that many accessories with this bloke. Even though I was meant to get a couple of accessory packs. But yeah. And I haven't used them all that much because I've been using the other one more. But I kinda like black. He's a very nice figure, and it's hard to say which one of these would be better. Like the fake. Is the fake better or is the official better? Because the official's more expensive and it took longer to get here. Like my mom said, it took like 7 weeks. This guy cost the fraction of the price and came here within the weekend. Oh hell, I'm pretty sure it was maybe even like the same day or something. Well, not the same day, like the day after. And yeah, sure, I had to build it, but yep, still better than waiting 7 weeks. But yeah, you get a bunch of accessories with black. I'm pretty sure you get 2 handguns, a sword, and I'm pretty sure it's an AK, but I'm not sure because I'm not big on guns. And the second one is Springtrap. Springtrap was one of the main reasons why I decided to get Titan 13 figures, because, well, look at him. He's awesome. Well, he looks awesome. Now, I do not plan to get any more Titan 13 figures. I do not intend to get any more. And it's because of these reasons. One, it took far too fucking long. Like, Jesus Christ. How does it take this long for 2 figures to come? Like, I know that they're 3D printed. And that maybe took a bit, but still, especially since it didn't really give that clear of a kind of thing of how long they would take, or even like a prediction of how long they would take. And I'm pretty sure I can't remember when I bought them. I'm pretty sure it was 7 weeks ago. But yeah, another reason why I don't like these guys is it has to actually be the price. Like nearly 30 quid for one figure isn't that great. Like Black was £15, and yeah, not really the best, but yeah, you got a good amount of accessories, I think, to cover it. With Springtrap, you get, I'm pretty sure it's 4 hands and an extra head sculpt and 2 weapons. Now, the head sculpts I like. Purple guy underneath, I like it. The second head sculpt broke. The neck joint fell out. I had to hot glue that. And to be put on top of that, his left arm, I've had to hot glue that in the plate. I had to hot glue it because it broke. There is blue tack on his right wrist because because it's loose. And actually same with this one. Or maybe that's just for ease of taking it off, because I know that the first draft had bad joints. I've had to let's see if I can get this on camera. Focus. Well, I know it's blurry, but there we go. Yeah, you see that? I've had to kind of melt that back into place because it's, well, broken. I'll see if I can. Oh, I did a good job anyways at it. The legs don't move without me nearly pissing myself every single time. I know over time these will most likely wear out. Like the legs, that means they're not going. But yet still. And the last thing, one of the pieces didn't come with them. That being this foot, I had to switch it out with one of my fake ones, which I'm happy I did, buy spare ones to use for parts, because then I wouldn't be able to fix them. But I like Time 13 figures. I may get more. I know I said it was concrete that I'm not getting any more. But yet again, my opinion is wavering with these guys, because as much as I don't like all the cons, I do like how they look. And despite the shitty joints, they do pose very well. And also, just having Springtrap with an AK-47 is fucking hilarious. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it for this video. I will have to remember to put the comments on. But anyways, see you next time, folks.